Bro, I want to talk about grit. Grit is when the going gets tough, the tough get going. My mom actually used to say that, and I love my mother before she passed away because she mixed crack and heroin. And I cried, and I had to pick myself up, and I had to learn grit. When I watch a lot of my best friends overdose on drugs and alcohol, and I had to carry their caskets sobbing, I felt like I didn't even want to leave the house, and it was a sunny day. Bro, I had to learn grit. When my little dog passed away in my arms after giving him CPR for 15 minutes because he had a heart attack, and I cried. I was depressed, but I had to pick myself up because of grit. Grit. Every dog thinks his fleas bite the hardest, and no matter what you go through in life, you're gonna go through some stuff. But it's the pressure that turns you into a diamond. So I just want to encourage you, my friend. The most successful people I know are actually the people who have been through the trenches of crap, and they found a way to keep pulling themselves up by the bootstraps no matter how hard it got. And another thing I've been thinking about is, who do you praise when it's good? Because the good times are gonna come. The success that you've been dreaming about, that you've been begging and praying to the Lord about from the bottom of your heart, in your isolation and your depression, the resentment and the guilt, there's gonna come a time where that stuff is gonna break off of you. And you're gonna catapult into success, and it's gonna happen fast. I was warned about this by mentors. They're like, bro, it's gonna come fast, but I'm warning you now. When the times are good, you got to keep praising God and stay humble. Stay humble, because the Lord giveth, the Lord can taketh away. Some of us are afraid that the rug is going to get pulled. We're going to end up back in that scary place, and it could happen. But you know, moment by moment, you see the red flags, right? So you got to stay conscious and have grit. Okay, so grit. There's faith, family, physical, finance, fitness. Grit in your marriage. Bro, I just had my 12-year wedding anniversary with my wife. So much gratitude. And I was like, what makes the difference between people that make it and people that don't? It's the grit. It's honoring your commitment. Because there's a saying that I love. God created man to have dominion over, the earth, but in his own image and likeness. So a human creature versus the conscious man. We have this creature and that we are, but you have this consciousness as well. So when you stay conscious and you have visions and missions and mandates and you have maxims and things, bro, it's really just God. That's what it comes down to, right? You find out what your purpose is, you develop yourself for that purpose so you can live into that purpose and live that purpose out in your life. And there's certain rules. So marriage, you always make it work no matter what. You never, ever, ever do anything to sacrifice that. When business gets tough, you stay in there and you stick in there. He who cares the most wins. You take care of your customers and your clients, you take care of your employees, and you do what's right no matter how hard it is, and don't get greedy, be biting off more than you can chew, right? If you don't have a plan to finish building something, why are you gonna build the whole thing if you don't even have anywhere near the funds? You're just jumping on faith. Some people do it, man, it's amazing, but if you have enough grit, you can do it. The next thing I want to say, finances and grit. I can totally relate to the struggle of working so hard for like 2-3 years straight and you're not even seeing a bump in the finances. It's so frustrating. Grit is the ability not only to keep going, but it's to recognize, man, I got to get humble and I got to go find help. Even if you have to pay for coaching, and go get around some really successful people that can help you break through to the next level. That's grit. Fitness. If you're stress eating because you're so stressed out, you're eating all types of crap and junk food and just chocolate and stuffing your face with deep fried foods, what's going to happen, it's going to bog you down. You're gonna have an insulin spike, then a carbo crash. You're gonna be all weirded out and ineffective and just breathing heavy because you let your diet go. So you have to have grit say things are really tough right now. I'm not gonna go stuff my face with fast food for a month straight. And be careful. So have grit in that as well, because your body is your temple. Your body's your temple, you have to respect it. So when I mean like that, I had this epiphany, everything that's out there is out there. But this is your temple, right? Family, fiscal, finances, fitness. I think I covered all of it. Let me know in the comments below what the word grit means to you. Also, I'm going to be speaking at the Launchpreneur Academy 2024. Go to keithkalfas.com/events. I would love to see you in person, and I'm going to be talking a lot more about grit. So, much respect to you. We're at the Equip Expo in Louisville, Kentucky right now. We're about to go get some dinner. Later.